Gotta tell people about this.
Come on, folks, come on. Come on with me. I'm on the road. At this job. Yeah. Thunder. Thank God for remote, right? You can turn off your damn alarm. Shut up. Hmm. Damn, I'm tired. Oh, I am only feeling about these damn things. I can, oh. Hey, Mo. Hey, Peace. Hey, Hunters. What's going on, Hunters? What's going on? Hey, Queen. Hey, Open. Oh, y'all. We need to talk about it all. When the conversation, a dialogue, a conversation and dialogue is on specific. So we'll talk about it all. Cause listen, I am and I refuse to get trapped back in to that game called politics. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that, right? I've been out the loop for so long. And I kind of am okay with removing one thing off off my list that I need to concern myself with. It's just cause they ain't gonna run me crazy. They ain't gonna run me damn crazy. So anyway, while I got this 35 minutes with you, let's talk about these politics. Now, how many of y'all are satisfied with Kamala, Vice President Kamala Harris's choice of VP running mate is Tim Walz guy? Hmm. Dang, how many of you guys are satisfied with that choice? See, okay, the Democrats are in a unique position, and it's not favorable to us, right? You would have thought that she would have picked somebody with name and policy recognition, right? Or at least name recognition, because you have to assess your situation every election cycle, every 4 years. Let me say 4 years. Is the needs change, right? It can stay the same from prior, but it could also change, right? So you would think that she would pick someone with policy and name recognition. Mm-mm. He's not even on the list of people that the media and other political specialists even, name. He's not even on. He wasn't even on the list. I don't know, goddamn Tim Walz. Why I believe he's probably a good man and all of that, whatever. That is all fine, well, and dandy. But to be honest, I don't know him, and I'm about to win. And see, now I'm getting mad at him, at Campbell. I still, gonna support you, girl. But you know how I am. She don't know me. I'm just saying. You know how I am. I can support you. I can ride with you, whatever. But I can also talk about your ass. And if I knew you, I would tell you to your face, right? You sat up there with all that motherfucking grinning and shit and laughing. But she don't. Yeah, she grins. She don't give it up. But all that goddamn laughing and shit. And you act like you ain't paying attention or you ain't got it together. Or is this maybe where your inexperience shows? And trust me, she's the most qualified candidate. The fact that we even have to discuss that is just outrageous to me. The fact that we even have to discuss her race or her gender is absurd. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's absurd. Yeah, but it was a lot. It was a list of other people that she could have picked. You know, it was a whole list of people. Mm. But here's the thing, dude. If we're not familiar with you, we're not going to be familiar with your politics either. One day, now I wouldn't bother telling y'all about all the stuff I've done or I do or what I be into. But I mean, just please believe uh, places I've been and people I know. We've had these conversations not about this particular cycle. But I told you that Hillary shit that took me out. I was done. But you know, I went and I did the worst thing, and I felt myself slowly slipping back into the BS. I went ahead and went to look at the interactive map. That map that tells you how many, the states that's most likely to turn blue. And then they have it shaded light blue, the states that, maybe usually turn blue or, it's a good chance it's going to turn blue. And then they have the gray, which is the toss up, which, undecided, you can go either way or. or it's toss up for other reasons. And then you have the red, which is most likely going to be Republican, and then you got the light red, which is um, it's a good chance to turn Republican, right? Let me tell you something, y'all. I be on that goddamn map, and there's also one for like the other races. I be just be have all them maps at my goddamn fingertip because it tells you what you need to know in one glance. It's one that have like individual names and stuff like that, all the people running and stuff, all the likelihood of all the predictions and shit like that. Baby, I be like a female car roll, honey. I zap it. No, I don't like no surprises. Shit, I zap it. I'm sitting this one of these Jeeps that got them ducks and shit all in the window. No, he said he ain't playing that game. Got no ducks. But it's crazy, right? So, we don't vote for the vice president's political record and policies and shit like that. We don't vote for that. So it's all up to her, pretty much. But you're gonna get somebody that's going to get the people excited and motivated to vote. I know it's ass backwards, but you get the enthusiasm first, get them, drawn in, then they start looking at the policies and stuff, right? If they even be concerned about that. And that's what we are like. I'm like, girl, ain't never heard to go out there and do it. Pick somebody ain't even want even on nobody's list, child. Like, what the fuck? Now, that goddamn grinning and shit and get your head in the damn game. You ain't got this soda. Because, see, here's the thing. This is how Hillary, well, one of the reasons Hillary lost, thinking that, okay, logically speaking, how somebody's going to vote Donald Trump over me. They did it. Queenie, it was a whole list of people. All them people didn't decline. It was a whole list of folks. Oh, damn, Tim Walton. Hell, she could have picked Elon Musk. Ain't a goddamn bad. Jen, you got to understand that um, voters from 10, 15, 20 years ago are different now. It's a popularity contest. It's always been a popularity contest, but at least policy was always up there. Mm-mm. It kind of reminds me of like when I be talking about that status shit, right? I told you, right? A crackhead, a bum, can get invited in or can get more VIP treatment than a millionaire. You know, just because you're a millionaire, you have a nice car, a nice house, this, that, and the third, still might not have status. Your name might not still be on the list. You know, I mean, case in point, right? You know, just because you're a celebrity, the name, that don't mean you got status. Like, for an example, right? When Jay-Z hosts had a brunch every year, he knows that there's a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of well-known celebrities, a lot of number one artists, those type of people. Do you see all of them to his place or all of them on the invitation list? Mm-mm. I told you, you can be a crackhead and have status. And let me tell you something. With those events, you will have people go buy your clothes, go pick your ass up to come to the events, and all of that. Surely will. A crackhead would be in there faster than a clean cut dude with no record. They don't smoke no crack. And yeah, that's just how it works. That's just how it works, honey. It sounds crazy, but that is what it is. And see, I be knowing to be a part of those groups. I don't care where you live at. It's just something I can tell. It's something I know. And it's so crazy. Here, we kind of get to the point. We don't beat around the bush when it comes to conversation and stuff. But you know how you just say somebody, bring somebody around, right, to one of them events or bring them around to your house, whatever. First thing you ask them, who you know? Ain't that crazy? Who you know? And we want to know if you in or out. Who. If you have status and if you're dating someone, then they have that temporary status as long as y'all together. Now, when you break up, if they haven't done enough to achieve status on their own, then their ass is back out. I mean, y'all problem. But you know what? I'm not worried about it because when I did that poll, it was a number of people that said they knew exactly what I was talking about. So, I'm not just talking crazy. But yeah, once your ass break up, you out of there. If you ain't done enough to get that status of you on your own. Now, it doesn't mean that you have done anything particular to get that status. It's just that, you know, something you may have done that will keep you that status. It's crazy, right? It's like the secret handshake and the acknowledgments of the Masons, right? You really don't know who's a Mason, but they know. Crazy, right? I know Sabrina had told me that. I'm gonna tell you, Sabrina is that girl. Remember her daughter had gotten murdered by a boyfriend. I had her on the line and I had pulled up the article. I know Sabrina told me one day, she wasn't telling me like we was arguing or anything like that, but she had suggested, honey, that I got in because of who my family was. That's a goddamn lie, right? That's they are part of a whole nother that family recognition shit. You know, that's a different kind of group. And she told me that like right after high school. I'm like, girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. Just the weird shit. I know. But hey, you know, a lot of times it is beneficial. If you need something, you need to know something. Yeah, you know, stop picking up that line. Hey, you know this person. You know I can get this note that day. You know what's going on? Blah 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 blah. Oh Lord. And you know, I don't think a lot of people know that the states, right? While they are state ran programs, they're funded by government subsidies. So where the state may administer the programs, it's the feds that funds via subsidies or other programs, other grants, you know. I had heard something. I just wanted to put that on the record. A lot of times people think that certain groups of whatever receive benefits by directly by okay, they just write you a check, right? Right, you know, write these people a check. No, that's not how it works. So if they think that they not getting written a check, just say people that come from overseas or whatever. They think people just, you know, that they just get wrote a check and boom, you know. No, those people are able to come over here, get education, get benefits, get loans to open businesses, get this and third, do government subsidies. Okay. Now, I got to go ahead, purple. I got a question for y'all. Queenie, I still in you. Get me out. So I was peeping in, Lord Jesus. You know, I really don't be having time to take a break from my damn little shoulders. But hey, I was peeping in and they were saying that the judge said that she was gonna get the jury back in on Monday or something like that. So was had they heard anything back from the appellate court about dismissing the case or whatever. I don't know where we are with the paperwork. 'Cause they was dropping paperwork like they was crazy. So I can't really keep up. Are they? Why was she saying she's getting the jury back in there? And I know she likes to be efficient and to take every minute and to make it count towards something. But why are you getting the jury? I don't know what happened. Like I'm gonna have to go back and try to figure it out. I want to know why. I'm gonna have to go find those channels that talk extensively about the case. There's a lot of them traps I be in, boy. They be I get a video full of what it is, right? What's going on? I appreciate me some good old content. Oh man, Big Brother was so crazy Thursday. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy Thursday. It was crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That shit is serious out here in America. Them shows are serious. People is addicted to that shit. Yeah, I'm serious, honey. Well, that's a nice little white what's called. But that big, oh, child, there was a twist in there. I mean, I personally have never seen nobody win the power of veto and use it on somebody else while they was up on the block. I don't get it. Everybody was shocked. And then when the little boy Cedric, I don't know if y'all seen him. Now that boy is a picture of beauty. Now that's what you call good looking. That he beyond good looking, honey. Good God Almighty. God bless his mama and his daddy. I remember one dude told me that decades ago. He said, "Baby, God bless your mama and your daddy." What? Hmm. We gonna figure this shit out. But I just hope that I got to go figure out, read and see if we know why Kamala picked that dude. You know, we needed somebody that was popular. Maybe, motivate them, but they gonna already be motivated. So they always be motivated. They want their shit counted. So But anyway, people, honey, I got to honey, 'cause you know your mama stay late. I stay late, honey.